Welcome to this first carrier updated presented by Powerfleet. I'm Tony Mulvey, joined by Donnie. Donnie, I know getting kicked off here with our NTI.
Nobody likes politics. We'll leave that over there with them. NTI, we got our National Truckload Index brought up here, 7-day rolling average, compared with our VOTRI, the drive and tender rejection rates. NTI in blue, VOTRI in green. And we saw it, yesterday it kicked back down a little bit, the NTI. But it's still, line haul, fuel, all in together, $2.95. That's nothing to really complain about. And we see rejection rates still kind of slightly climbing up. Like I say, it looks really big, but over the last almost week, it's gone from 8.3 to 8.95, so about a half a point there. But still, it's going in the right direction. So, but we're rolling into this, holiday weekend. I suspect this may tick back up a little bit here before Friday, or Friday, Saturday, and then probably start to fall down a little bit after Monday.
Yeah, I think it's a good point. I mean, you're talking climbing van rejections, right? But if you look back here mid-May, rejections started climbing a little before we saw any uptick in rates. And now rates have kind of stalled out, which is kind of reflected in rejections. Yeah. Over the past week. Well, now you see them start ticking up again. So you're probably right in thinking that that rate's going to keep trending higher.
Yeah, and let's go to our next chart. Let's kind of look at that right quick because you brought up a good point. So here in my blue, I have dry van outbound tender lead times and our rejection rates. Now, lead times are how many days before that load picks up are you booking that load with capacity? So right now, dry van is 2.66 days. So here our rejection rates are what happened yesterday. So we're 1 day behind on rejection rates. So this is what happened 1 day ago, but our tender lead times are 2.66 days ahead. So this is actually, rejection rates are leading everything and letting us know what is actually happening. If they're a day behind, that's actually 1.66 days ahead of right now. So they're not going to line up exactly on the chart. They're going to be a few days off, actually. So pay attention to that. But you always kind of want to keep an eye on drive and rejection rates are normally around about 2.5 days ahead. Reefer about 4 days ahead. But when things start to tighten up, you need to book your loads a little bit earlier. So when you see outbound tender lead times increasing, it's because shippers are in trouble. Outbound tender lead time tells us what shippers are doing right now in the freight industry, and rejection rates are telling us how carriers are reacting to the current market conditions.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for this update, Donnie. We'll be sure to check in with you later. Right now, we'll toss it over to Sydney Edwards with our first look at headlines.